Okay, having a look at some area of special quadrilaterals. So what we've got are two here that are new ones to grade 8 that you didn't learn in grade 7. So we've got a rhombus or a kite. So a rhombus is where we have all the same length sides and it's like a square pushed to the side, whereas a kite has a matching pair of sides there and then a matching pair at the bottom. But what you'll notice about questions with that is you're given the internal diagonal lengths in there. And so we call them the x and y, and your rule is a half xy. Then your next shape is a trapezium. So you've got two parallel lines and you've got the distance between those lines, or what we call the height. So those two lines are different lengths, and we're basically averaging out those by adding them together and finding a half of it. We're kind of finding out the average between those two lengths and then multiplying that by that distance between them. You'll sometimes see it also drawn like this, where you've got the two different heights on the shape, and we call this distance between them the h, even though it's drawn the other way, so it's standing on its height. So we've got a couple of examples here. The first one is a rhombus, and so because it has the same length sides on each there, we've got our internal lengths of 5 and 8, so we've got a half xy, so we're going to do a half of 5 times 8. 5 times 8 is 40, a half of 40 is 20, and that's meters squared. Then we've got over here a kite shape. We've been given those internal dimensions. This is another way they can show you them, by putting them out to the side. So we've got a equals a half xy, and we've got a half of 10 times 20. We know that 10 times 20 is 200, and a half of 200 is 100 centimeters squared. The last one we've got over here is our trapezium. So we're going to use our area is equal to a half of a plus b times the height. So our a and b are those parallel sides. So we've got a half of 3 plus 6, and we're multiplying that by 4. Now 3 plus 6 is 9, a half of 9 is 4.5. We're multiplying that by 4, so we do 4.5 times 4 is equal to 18. Now the other one that I did want to show you on the calculator is that you can put that all in one go. So you can actually use your fraction button to write the half, then you can use the bracket, and then you can do the 3 plus 6 in the bracket, and then times it by the 4. And you'll see you get that same answer of 18 there.